All right, finally, our ecom store training. How to set up an e-commerce store for free or cheap. An e-commerce store is your 21st century way of selling your goods online without renting a shop. That's the traditional way that we've been used to for years. But now you can sell online, you can have a store online, and people can patronize you from all over the country. As a matter of fact, you're not even limited to Nigeria alone. People can patronize you from all over. That's within Nigeria, outside Nigeria, maybe regional, like other African countries, or even America, Asia, and stuff like that. So this training is going to be as fast as possible, but trust me, the key information will be passed across. So let's quickly look at what we'll do today. Introduction, example of e-commerce platform, free, example of e-commerce platform, cheap, setting up an e-commerce store, demonstration, and then steps to take. Like I said, now with e-com, you can sell your goods online without necessarily having a physical shop. You can sell goods to a wider to get a wider reach. Like people from different states in Nigeria can actually patronize you. You know, traditional method, you can have your store. It's only those who move around that store or customers that have had experience with you in the past, or maybe referral, that are the ones that will know that you exist. Or you go for advert, you run advert. Outside that, most people will even know if you exist. You know, your reach is limited. But when you have an online store, you can have wider reach. So that's why it's good for you to consider having an online store. And the beauty of it is that you can set it up for free. In fact, it's a cheaper approach with a better result. So quickly, like I said, I don't want to spend too much time. So let's look at example of some free e-com platform. You can have a store on Flutterwave. You can have a store on Equid, on Quick Store, on Paystack, on Seller, on Olits, even your WhatsApp business. You can have a simple store on it where you list your various products and people can click on it to actually buy stuff. System.io, you can use it to set up an online store. Blogger, you can use it to set up an online store. Yes, people will be shocked that Blogger, like 2-3 years ago, I set up an online store using Blogger from beginning to end. Google sites, yes, you can use it to set up an online store. It doesn't look like that on the surface, but it's very doable, and I'm going to demonstrate it. Cheap, we have Wix, we have Niolo, we have Store Mountains. You see, everything on this list too can still fall in the category of cheap, because the way you have free package, you also have paid package, depending. Even though something like Paystack, it's a payment system, but you can set up your store on it as well. Same with Seller and the rest. So quickly, let's look at setting up an e-commerce store using Seller as an example. Using Seller. By the way, if you are still wondering what we are talking about, a simple way of explaining it is having your own mini Jumia, mini Konga. Mini Jumia, mini Konga. That's an easy way I try to explain it to people. So let's look at how we can set up our own e-commerce store. with this one I'm using Google Sites here. But before you know how I got to this place, let me just go to Google, normal Google, then type Google Sites. Anybody can create a Google site for free. Anybody can create a Google site for free. So let's click and go to the site. Because I'm already signed in with Gmail, once you have a Gmail account, so it can automatically pick your Gmail account. It can automatically do that. So if you want to create a site, you can just simply choose a template. I'll click on template gallery like I've done, then you choose a template. Because we know it's an online store, I prefer to just go for this template here, photo portfolio templates. You can see, for if you can use it to create a restaurant page or even website, but in this case we want to do an e-commerce store. So we'll click, and then once we click, it will load. So if it looks like what we want, then we'll go ahead and start using. All you have to do is edit it. All you have to do is edit it. All you have to do is edit it. So this is what you are going to find when you click. So you now start editing. As you edit, it gives you room to do whatever you want. So now, to save time, this is the one I've started working with. I'll close this. Okay, this is the one I'm working with already. So I just added this header, and then I named it Gbogbo Niche Stores. You can name it anything, name it whatever you want. Here you click, if you have a logo, you put your logo so it will show. You can always about us, if you want to talk about your site, here you click on it, then you put your own information. You can say I've not edited this one at all, so you put your own information. When you click, you can start putting information. Okay, so you know what I'm talking about. You can start putting your own info. So at our store we sell everything. Then you start explaining further, but that's to just show you that it's so easy to edit. This picture, you can replace it with another picture you prefer, on and on and on like that. But that's not even what our focus right now. So these are Gbogbo Niche Store. You saw when I uploaded that template, you saw the pictures that were there. So you start replacing the pictures. I'm going to go down a bit and replace this one, like this one. Now we can remove it and then put another picture that we want. So if you want to delete it now, you can delete. When you delete it, oh okay, that one, it will delete the entire template, but we're not deleting the entire template. So let's save this one. We click on it, then we'll go to images. See here, you find images. If you have the images ready, the images of your products, it is as if you have it ready, so you can just say upload. But if that's not the case, it's still okay. You can let's say this is the image that we want to use. This is the image we want to use. So I'll just move it to this place. Yeah, as you can see. So this is the image. I've replaced it. I've moved it to this place. So this is how you upload images of what you intend to sell on your store. In this case now, this is supposed to be a food store, food stuff, a stuff of online stuff for food stuff. So you keep putting all the pictures and all of that. Then it's not enough to just put the pictures. You need to, if you want, you do a bit of description about your product. But to keep it simple, you put the price. You put the price, and then if once they click on this your price, it takes you to where they can make payment for it. It takes you to where they can make payment for this product. Now I've done a bit of that here, so you can see what I'm talking about. This, I went to seller.co. Okay, let me open seller so you see what seller is about. Seller.co. Seller.co is the best platform, easiest for you to use in selling, whether it's digital products or you want to sell physical products. This is one of many platforms that are very easy to use, but this one is extremely easy to use. Anybody can use it. So when you are on seller, all you have to do is create accounts. All you have to do is create account. You can see start selling. If you've created account already, it will say login. But if you are yet to create account, it's so simple. It's as simple as you opening Gmail. In fact, easier than opening Gmail. If you want to see demo store, if you want to see other people's stores, you can see them. You can click. But this one, let's just focus on our own. So if you say start selling, it will take you through step by step the process of selling on this platform. But if you already, because I already have an account, you can see it's going to dashboard, but that's not what I want. That's not what I want. It's going to the dashboard. But so for this particular training, this plantain flour here, if anybody comes here and says add to cart, they will actually buy. They will actually buy, and then they can say 5. Let's say the quantity they want is 5. You can see once they say 5 and they say add to cart, it will, you can all right, it's you once you press add to cart, it takes you to the next step. Basically, you make payments. So how did I get to this stage? When you create your seller account, then you can easily create account for the products you want to sell. I've already done this, but I'll go through it step by step. The first thing you will see is your product details. So you put the image of your product, which is a drag and drop thing. Then you put the name of your product, in this case plantain flour. You put the price, in this case 5,000. You can show striped out original price. For example, if maybe you were selling it 7,000 naira before, and then now you are selling it at a giveaway price of 5,000, you can indicate. Sometimes it's just to even create urgency. You can show customers that, oh, this thing, oh, it used to be 6,500, now it's going for 5,000, so they can buy. The figure, everything here is just to demonstrate what is possible. It's not like it's a real stuff right now. So you put, now when you are setting up your store, if for example this is Bonishe store, even though I'm using my personal account in this case, but you can actually put the name of the store you want so that it will look more professional. Then description: quality plantain flour made under strict hygienic condition. So then you choose category based on what they have on their platform. I ended up settling for health and fitness, then nutrition and healthy eating, which is what this plantain flour is about anyway. Healthy eating. If you want, you choose variant if there is going to be variant. If there aren't variant, then you remove, uncheck it. And at the end of the day, when quantity available, that's another thing. You see, under this quantity, if you know you have limited quantity, maybe 50, you put it there so that the system automatically is calculating for you. By the time you are out of stock, they will say out of stock. Out of stock. Because the physical product, there is no need to pre-order. But if there is need to pre-order, maybe your goods is about to arrive, and then people can start making payment ahead of time, so that when it comes, they will be the first set of people to be attended to. That one is also possible if you choose pre-order. Then by the time they buy, what should happen? What should happen? By the time they are through buying, is it that automatically you redirect them to maybe a thank you page, thanks for purchasing from us, blah blah blah, you expect your goods in the next 24 hours or something, just saying, or call this number or any of those things, you can drop information. Then once you are done, you can now say create product. But in this case, because I've created it before, it's saying update products, you can say create product. You can see it's very easy. So once you click, it will now say successful, and it will create a product link for you. It will create a product link for you, which is this link here. When you click on it, it takes you here, as you can see. So when people come, like I said, put the name of your store. This one is just my personal account, that's why. So when people come, is just, this one is, I'm not really selling anything. In fact, this image is not my own image, it's just an image I picked from Google, from like that. So I'm not selling anything, I'm just demonstrating how these things work. So it takes you to this site. So this is the link that you promote. Two things: you can promote this link direct and people buy from this store, or you can promote the link that will be generated from this your store, that envelopes or houses everything you have to sell. You can promote this link. But back to this. So when people click add to cart, let's add to cart. This is the only thing we're focusing on. So you can see, because we chose 5 quantity, that's why it's giving us 25,000. Let's say it's only one, it's 5,000. Once you are sure that you are ready to buy, you click checkout. So your customers, this is how they will come to your store. And once they click checkout, the way you buy on Jumia now and the way you buy on this thing, and everything is free. But this platform will charge you fees anytime you make sales, but you are paying nothing to use this platform. And if you look at it, it's really a cheaper approach. So let's tie everything up together. So now you are here, you are creating your online store, and you have different things to sell. So for everything you have to sell, like this one now, there is a picture here. All you have to do is, okay, you can say text box, add text box. When you add this text box, I'm coming. No, 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 no. All right, let's move it here. Okay, good. So let's say this one too is 5,000 naira. It's 5,000 naira because for every product you must put the price there. Make it bold, and then you choose the size. The size must be same with this. All right, so you have chosen size. You can put in the middle alignment, middle. Okay, good. So you see, this is 5,000, that is 5,000. But now how will they click? That's the moment they click this price, they can now land on your, this is where you have to insert link. So you create this, your store that you have created, any store you can, of course, like you have created one, you can create two, you can create three, and all of that. You copy the link of this your store and you insert it here, paste, apply. So once you put it, anybody that clicks on this automatically goes to your store. Once they click, they automatically go to your store. So you do that, design your store the way you deem fit. Let's assume we are through designing our store. Let me just duplicate this. Is there a way to duplicate it? Or let me just add one more. Images, upload. Let me put this crayfish. All right, so we do the same, put the price, put link that were created for each product on seller. So the ones we don't want, we delete. So like this, let's say that's all we are selling. Anything we don't need, we can always delete. Your email address, phone number, social media, in case they need to reach your store, and any other information you need to provide at the base, you provide. So let's pretend we are done. We can preview it. How will it show? This is how it's going to show on desktop, on laptop. This is how it will show. This is how it will show on tablets. If we are using tablets, this is how it will show. And if we are using mobile, this is how the site will show on mobile. Gbogbonise stores. So each one is separate, and each one comes with price and all of that, and then your details and not anything will be there. So this is one simple approach to setting up a store. So let's say you are okay with the way your store looks. The next thing will be for you to actually publish it, if there is nothing else left to do. So as part of publishing, what will be the name of your store? So for this class, we can just say gbogbo, or gbogbonise. So this is your site address. It means that when people go to this URL here, they can locate your store. To make it more professional, you can now use a custom domain, like your own www.gbogbonise.com. If you don't want to use free all the way, you can now register your own domain name, your own www.gbogbonise.com. That is as simple as ABC. If you are registering a domain name for the first time, it's usually no more than $10, $15, but it's not even compulsory. It depends on, but when you now become a brand and you are trying to really build a brand, it's necessary, very necessary. But for starters, you can just make do with what you have, and gradually. So once you are sure, then you say publish. So your site is published now, and you can easily go to your site. Different people can easily view your site. So if we have to go and view published sites, this is your store. This is your store. This is your store. So here on this store, when they click like this, it automatically takes them to where they will make payments. As you can see, it takes them to where they will make payments, and once they choose the products, maybe they want 2 for example, and they say add to cart. This one is showing this way because I've already used it before to demonstrate something. But a neutral person coming, whatever the person chooses, let's say to automatically to update the price, and you can check out from here. Okay, let me click checkout. So you see the buyer will put their details this way, the shipping details. Don't forget it's a physical product, so they will put where they want it shipped. Oh, I also forgot to mention that you would add for delivery. Once you choose delivery, see, I've already created that where you can choose your delivery, Lagos, Abuja. So let's say our delivery is within Lagos. When you put all your details, it will add the delivery money. It will add the delivery money to the total. So the moment you say pay, the person says pay now, or the person prefers to pay via bank transfer, you can see that option is there. Prefer to pay via transfer, that option is also there. So this is how you can easily create your own online store, and people can be paying. In fact, if you want to just give somebody just your seller link alone for them to come and buy this particular product, then they can buy. or you give them this link. Another thing you can do, you see this link, the way it is, it might be a bit long and complex, so you can just say copy, and then you go to bit.ly and shorten your URL, or you go to, okay, let's quickly go to bit.ly and shorten URL. Shorten your link. You can put this, paste. So this is your new link. You can promote this link. You say copy. So this is the link you promote. I'm sure you've seen people using bit.ly. Alternatively, if you don't want to use bit.ly, you can go to tiny URL. So you enter your long link, which is google dot wetin google niche. Then your customized link will be here. So gbo niche. Of course, any name you choose to name your store. This one is just for the sake of this thing. So make tiny URL. Wow, someone has used it. Okay, let's use Gbogbo store. Gbogbo stores. Okay, so this is the name of your new store. Gbogbo stores. You copy it, and anytime you give people this it takes you straight. You can see it takes you straight, meaning I'm just saying paste. Let me paste. I'm just saying tinyurl.com/gbogbo stores. It's easier to remember. That's why we are, and once you click on it, it takes you to sites of google.com/view/gbogbo niche/work. So this is your store where you are selling different things. So all you have to just do is go connect Google sites and seller to create your own simple online store. Another way to set up an online store easily is by using quick.store. Go to quick.store, sell easy, deliver quick. It's you have an online store and your delivery is also done with the help of quick. As you can see, you can set up your online store. If you have bags, let's say you are selling bags, you set it up very easy. Create a quick store for free, sharp. Look at the steps involved: step 1, step 2, step 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You are done. You have created a store on quick. That's another way to create an online store 100% free. So this is the end of our class. Wow, it took longer than I thought. I hope you understand. I pray you do. Sorry if I was too fast, but that's just one easy way of creating an online store. So it's up to you. Take the necessary step, take action, create your own online store and start selling. God bless you.